station.
You are tuned into The Reboot with Sonal, Zena, and Dan, and we're getting straight into this.
Well, there's an app for that.
There's an app for that.
There's an app for that.
There is an app for that.
Now, we like to tell you about useful apps, local apps, regional apps that can actually help you with your life that we think you should know about. And there's one that's going to help you potentially save a bit of cash when it comes to your F&B.
Yeah, I've got 3 yes or no questions for you guys. Do you love food?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you love cash?
Yes.
Do you care about the planet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there's an app for that.
Oh, nicely done.
I don't know, I just came up with that.
That's
Thank
good. That's
you.
good. That's a good job. Good job.
Basically, this app...
So you can do your marketing for you if you're interested. Just give her a call. She can help you out.
Okay, so this app is called Platable, and it lets you buy food at cafes and restaurants at half price, close to closing time. So these are items on the menu that would have gone straight to the bin only because they're close to closing for the day.
Right. Do you know many restaurants around town that do this? I mean, there was one in our building for a period of time that I discovered at like 7 p.m. You could grab a sandwich at half price at the cafe downstairs. But it's the only one I've ever heard about.
Marks and Spencer do that.
They do?
Yeah, croissants, you know, their cheese twists. I think after 7 p.m. they do discounted items.
Right.
And there's another one, I don't remember the name, but yeah, there's kind of a handful of cafes that already do this.
That's
but
nice.
yeah, what the founder Salman Mohammed is really doing is aggregating or approaching these cafes and encouraging more cafes to do this. And so all of these cafes are now listed on the app. But basically, he told me about his eureka moment for the app when he visited a mall one evening.
I went to the cafe late at night at about 11 p.m. and I saw this cafe throwing out all this amazing food, right? And I had just bought everything at full price. I went over to the counter. I asked them, you're going to anyways throw all of this. Can I buy it off you? Can I buy it at a discount? Would you be interested in redistributing it? And they said, no, as of now, there's nothing in the company that allows us to, there's no rules or regulations that allows us to redistribute it. There's no company which does it. I delved in deeper into the problem and figured out that this is actually a massive problem. So UAE and KSA as a fact are the largest wasters of food per capita globally. They waste more food than any European country. They may waste more food than any country in North America, which is pretty surprising, right? And there are solutions like what we are building available in Europe. It's available in America, but there was nobody who had successfully been able to build it here or operationalize it. And then we said, why not go ahead and build an app that connects people to all this amazing surplus and food outlets near them, lets them buy it off these partners or food vendors at a fraction of the price, right? This helps the food vendors be more sustainable and unlocks a new source of revenue for them. Instead of having to throw that food, now they get to sell it and generate more profit or more revenue, as we call it.
Just makes so much sense.
It's
you
a win-win.
think, how has this not already been happening on a mass scale, you know? One of those things of food waste. Everybody hates food waste.
Everybody does. And, you know, he's onto something. And the business model is he takes a small cut from every sale of the discounted food. And he's completely bootstrapped right now. He's currently looking for funding. It's a great service, but there is a catch, guys. You can order on the app from a cafe, but you won't exactly know what you're going to get.
That's a big catch.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew this would make you question everything.
What do you mean? You're like, I'll take a sandwich and they'll send you any sandwich?
Salman calls it the surprise box. So basically, here's how it works.
We've devised these smart surprise boxes where we give the generic category of the food item that's going to be available at the end of the day, but we don't specify the assortment or the flavor or any kind of detailed specifics on what you are exactly going to get.
So, for example, one of their vendors is Dunkin' Donuts. So, close to closing time, the Dunkin' staff doesn't really know what's going to be left over, right? So, on the app, it'll just say, you'll get 6 donuts. But instead of 35 dirhams, guess what? You get it for 17 dirhams.
Oh, I don't know about that. If I'm getting a jelly donut instead of a chocolate donut, I don't want the half off.
That's a deal breaker.
It is for me. How do you feel?
For me, I think that I'd adapt my mentality to it, where I'd be like, okay, I'm craving something sweet. If a donut comes along, if it's a winner, great stuff. If not, we see where to go from there.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Salman says, that's one of the things that's the only service that they've got. So, for example, wraps. A cafe offers wraps. You don't exactly know whether you're getting a chicken burrito or a shawarma because it's the nature of the beast, right? You don't really know who's going to order what during the day.
I can see that. And listen, if nothing else, this could even just be considered from a money-saving perspective, right? Considering the amount of people in the UAE right now who are new, young, settling themselves, it just helps.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't really know what you want, so just give it to me, whatever it is.
For people who like a surprise, what's the name of the app again?
Platable.
So you can find that if you do want to check this out. If you want to contribute to avoiding some food waste, definitely something you can let us know. Give it a shot. Let us know on 4001 on the Reboot the next time we're on. And in the next hour, we're talking about AI, how you can use it in your workplace, how you can make your life more efficient.